If you are a dog owner, you may already be aware of how common hip dysplasia is in dogs. Some breeds are more prone to developing it than others, but any dog can potentially have hip dysplasia, including mixed breeds. In this video, we're going to explore all about hip dysplasia in dogs, the cause, symptoms, diagnosis, and also the treatment. Dog hip dysplasia, also called canine hip dysplasia, is a chronic malformation of the hip joint. When pieces of the joint do not fit together normally, the bones painfully rub together and the hip joint becomes unstable. Over time, there is a loss of cartilage, and the condition can result in chronic pain or lameness and cause long-term degenerative joint disease or osteoarthritis. Hip dysplasia affects dogs of all ages. When most pet owners think about hip problems, they imagine big, mature dogs struggling to get out of their beds. This, however, is not always the case. Even young dogs full of energy can be diagnosed with the disease. While dog hip dysplasia is most common in large breed adult dogs, it can also affect small and medium breeds and puppies as young as 5 months old. Cause: hip dysplasia is a genetic disease that is affected by factors such as diet, environment, exercise, growth rate, muscle mass, and hormones. If a puppy's parents have hip dysplasia, the puppy's chances of getting it are more than doubled. However, improper diet and insufficient exercise can also cause hip dysplasia, since excess weight and lack of exercise can put extra pressure on a dog's joints. Symptoms: a dog with hip dysplasia usually shows weakness and pain in their hind legs. The dog appears wobbly and is reluctant to rise from a sitting or lying position. Some dogs will limp or be reluctant to climb stairs. They may also exhibit an unusual bunny hopping gait, and you may hear grating sounds in their hip area during exercise. These signs can be seen in puppies as early as a few months old, but are most common in dogs 1 to 2 years of age. Dogs with mild hip dysplasia may develop minimal arthritis without clinical signs until they are older. In fact, although hip dysplasia begins in puppyhood, most dogs do not develop clinical signs until they are older. It often takes years of gradual bone degeneration until a dog becomes symptomatic. Diagnosis: as with any medical condition, a diagnosis of hip dysplasia must be performed by a veterinary professional. It is important for veterinarians to be able to watch your pet move around. A physical assessment of the dog's mobility is an important first step toward identifying hip dysplasia. Follow-up steps will include a physical exam to test for discomfort or stiffness in the hip joints and X-rays to confirm the disorder. Treatment: there is no cure for hip dysplasia in dogs. However, there are many treatments that have proven to be effective in providing pain relief in older dogs and preventing further damage in puppies. The most basic treatments are also the most important. Maintain a healthy diet and exercise routine. Ensure that your dog stays at a healthy weight to minimize damage to its hip joints. Regular exercise will strengthen the muscles and prevent degeneration. Remember, however, that excessive exercise can actually cause muscle and joint damage, so consult with a veterinarian to create a plan that works for your dog. In some extreme cases, surgery may be the best option for your dog. Dog hip dysplasia surgery can cost anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 per hip on average. Your veterinarian can provide more information on whether and when surgery is recommended. Veterinarian-approved medication may also be helpful, including anti-inflammatory medications and joint supplements to reduce swelling and strengthen your dog's joints. Additionally, acupuncture, animal chiropractic, massage therapy, and physical therapy can help reduce pain in the long term. Hip dysplasia can seem frightening, but it's important to remember that by educating yourself, consulting with a veterinarian, and implementing treatments and lifestyle changes, your dog can live a long, happy, and healthy life. Does your dog have hip dysplasia? Share with us in the comments, and we'll see you next time.